Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Adults Play Bedrock. Okay, I was hearing, just before I hit record, what sounded horribly like illagers, or pillagers even. I don't know whether you can hear them. I can certainly hear them. Hopefully, I was hearing them earlier as well, and I don't entirely know where this was coming from. Is that one? Oh, there's one down there. It's not got a flag above his head, so let's just go and get rid of him, I think. There we go. As long as we don't kill the lead guy, we should be fine. I don't think I've actually got a flint and steel on me. Just in case, but he may be just one random one left over. But yeah, I was hearing the noises and I was like, you need to go. I might arm myself actually with a flint and steel. I think I may have one in here. Have I got flint? Yes, I have. Let's just pop this out just in case. Not for anything, not for any other reason other than apparently that bike guy was telling me if you kill them with a flint and steel, you don't start a raid. And of course, I don't want to start a raid because that would not be good. But yeah, I've brought the ender chest over. This is the spare one that I had set up, so this is set up now for the shop. I've got a few more of the like the aisles set up. I need to still think about the roof. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with the roof yet. Whether I want to use brick, like stone bricks, or what. So I'm having a little bit of a think about that. I did pop over to the banner shop and I have bought some banners. Slightly frustratingly, because of the width of my building, it's an even number of blocks, which means that grocery doesn't fit and groceries doesn't fit in the gap. So I've had to stick to grocer, but it's cool. It's all good. So yeah, bought a couple of banner boxes, so I've just now changed the signs to say opening soon. Yay! And I've been a little bit busy downstairs. So whilst I've kind of massively neglected to put any kind of weatherproofing on the top of this for the moment, we have been kind of busy down here, as you can probably see. So yeah, and to be fair, I could probably actually get rid of pretty much these torches, I would think, by now. I may need to put some recessed lighting into the walls possibly, but I think this shouldn't be any spawning happening down here, I should imagine. I think we should be okay. Let's just have a quick, yeah, it should be fine. We've got plenty of lights. They're not too far away. They should cover this. But yeah, I might put some recessed lighting into the walls. So I've dug out basically to the same size as the shop above, but I've kind of skinned it. So this here, this inset is the outside wall. So each of these is kind of just one layer in from the wall. So I've got the opportunity to kind of recess if I wanted to, without kind of disturbing the build that might be exposed outside. But it's a big space, so we'll set up sort of lots of storage chests, etc. in here. We'll probably set up a little cooking area maybe, so we can bring stuff over and we can make stuff like the meats and things like that, so the cooked meats, because we might do some cooked meats, we might do some uncooked meats. Be kind of nice. I've got still some more, so these are the alphabet boxes that I've bought, so I've still got a few letters left, so we might be able to sort of use those. And typically it's coming down night again, yay. Let's just pop ourselves in here. Hopefully we should be able to sleep okay, which we can. So we've obviously got sort of kitting out in here to do, so I'm going to need to gather a load of wood for that. I'm not really sure how I want to do this, whether I just want to put sort of just rows of chests back to back maybe. The beauty of this obviously with Bedrock is that you can actually put chests next to each other, so we can have tons and tons and tons of storage, and then set up maybe like a cooking area on this side, or what really, I'm not entirely sure, but I kind of liked the ceiling. We kind of tried to keep it a little bit interesting, so we've made it sort of double width or double depth on the blocks. We've recessed the prismarine lanterns in and got that for storage down here. Now I'm tempted, because I've still got a bunch of prismarine lanterns, to do a similar thing on the ceiling upstairs, but obviously something a little bit different. But I'm also umming and ahhing about come on, let me out, end rods. So I thought we would pop over, because we have got the big kind of shulker box store that I think has end rods for sale. And I was lucky enough again today to actually get one of the Jackpot 2 boxes out of the mystery kind of daily thing. So that was awesome, because that gave me about another 6 blocks of diamond, I think it was, which is super cool. So thank you for my lovely gifts. I've got loads of flags, so it would be kind of cool to pop those about. But I think this is the shulker shop, and I think you can purchase end rods in here. Got soul sand. See, ender chests, that might be a good thing to buy again, but I'm pretty sure we have got, so we've got elytra, purple blocks, end stone. I thought they did have some end rods. End rods would be good. Loads of shulker and more shulker. Okay. No end rods at the moment. Oh, look at that. That's very cool, isn't it? The magenta stained glass that comes out of the thing. But okay. So we might need to go to the end and go and try and find ourselves one of the end cities and get some end rods, because I kind of like the idea, and especially how the end rods actually look in this in Bedrock. The ones, I don't think it's changed in Java because it's been that long since I've looked at them. The ones in Java always used to have purple ends to them, and it kind of looked a bit strange, but these make, as you can see, awesome strip lights. So you could have like the strip lights running obviously like horizontally rather than vertically, and that would have been my plan for the ceiling for in there, but I've kind of got to decide. I need to put a roof on, and I'm kind of thinking that stone bricks is probably the way to go. So I am going to, let's think, do we want to put something else round as a little bit of a lip to this, I wonder, just to make it kind of a little bit more interesting. So whether we use, what have we got? So we've got some, I want it kind of to be kind of squarish, but I wonder whether, what about dark grey concrete for the top, but then we'll do something to kind of raise the roof, and maybe something along the edges, because I kind of want it to be kind of nice, a clean looking build, pretty much sort of as it is, but it is quite square, so it kind of needs something. Let's go and have a look and see, is there any dark grey concrete? Okay, not a big problem. Not a big problem, because I was kind of undecided on that anyway. Oh, hang on 1 second, what's this dark? Terracotta? No. Okay. No biggie. No biggie at all. Oh, that was that parrot, wasn't it? Making spitting noises. This kind of freaked me out a little bit. Right. Let us head back to base. I'll go and grab, I think, some stone bricks. Because, yeah, I kind of like, you see how you've got this grey concrete here? That kind of looks quite cool, kind of sticking out like that. It's a similar style, and it also kind of ties into the building, so I kind of like that. But we obviously need the concrete in order to do it. So let's just pop back through here. And we'll nip back to base. We'll go and get some bricks and we'll see what we can do. So I'll catch up with you guys in a sec. And we're back, and just in time for night again, it seems. So let us pop down, go have a little sleepy, like you do. Come on, let me down. Hopefully jump into bed, and that should be sufficient time, I think. Yeah, perfect. We can sleep, which is good. And I'm pretty much going to be camped up over here for a while. I should have bought some food, really. Never mind. But have we got any blocks that we could use down here, actually? Let's have a quick look. Have we got any dirt? I think we should have some dirt. Oh, we've got some more stone bricks. That'll do. That'll do. Don't need our shovel for what we're going to do. Alrighty, so we need to get up onto the roof. I'm going to set the pillar of bricks just up to here, because I want to do this. I want them to be, that's it, kind of on this level, like so. So I'll grab you back, and we will be actually filling it, oopsie, filling in on here as well, because that will just stop any nasty spawns happening. So let's just go round and gather the torches back and put these on. So my plan is, I was umming and ahhing about using concrete, and I was thinking actually the depth would be a little bit wrong. It always alarms me, the amount of height you jump here. The depth for me would be a little bit wrong. I don't want it to be, whoops, quite as deep as that, because the roof is going to extend out a little bit. Whoops. We are all about poor block placement again this week, aren't we? Yeah, the edge is going to extend out sort of off of this, but this makes it kind of that sort of half height. I've got more torches than we really need anyway, so am I particularly worried about this? And we're not going to be able to spawn anything up here after this anyway, so all good in that respect. Oops, done it again. That was daft, never mind. Oh my god, this jump boost is just a little alarming. So we're going to need, I bought some extra stone with me, I think. If not, we'll have to go and get some. But I want to run that round here. But then I've also obviously got these, which of course that has placed totally the wrong way. But I want them to face this way. Though, actually, that might not look as interesting as I wanted to, because that's not what I wanted at all. Just wondering whether we can do something a bit... No game. A little bit different with this, because I kind of... Oh, for goodness sake. I'm sorry if you can hear the phone going. That'll be my sister phoning again. But yeah, kind of want it to be... You know what, I almost don't dislike that. Let's see what it looks like once we've gone all the way around. Oh. Will you stop, game? But yeah, I don't want it to be too high. I want it to keep sort of that flat look, or flat roof look, as much as possible on there, just so it's not too weird. And then what we'll do is we'll set some slabs. So I'm wondering whether we do the same thing again, that we reverse it there. then see how that looks, just to give it a little bit of a different look on the corners, because sometimes things like this can end up being a bit of a happy accident. But whatever happens, this desperately needs closing in. So plan being, we're obviously not going to have a spawning area on the actual steps themselves. This level here around the edge is obviously suitably half slabbed, so you're not going to get any place. Oh, this one that way round. Oops, no, not you. That's better. Yeah, so this is all half slab, so nothing can spawn on the top here. We're going to have some recessed lighting again, whether that happens to be the end rods or whether it is going to be the prismarine lanterns. I think I prefer the end rods. You see, I'm a little bit unsure about the prismarine lanterns, to be fair, down in the basement area, but the basement area is storage, so you kind of have those like the flat lights, if that makes sense, sort of recessed into that. So that's not unusual for sort of storage spaces, though again you get the strip lights as well, but I think the strip lights kind of would look better if we can get them. So I've got to have a little bit of a think about how we're going to do that, but I think this just gives it a little bit of an overhang with the half smooth stone slabs on there, but we also get a little bit of height. Have we run out of stairs? We have. Not a problem. Just want to put one of those there, just so we can start off. So I've brought more stone with me, so it's not a problem. You see, and then this will be all the way along, just half slab along there, so we can get rid of this block. Probably too far. Yeah, that's not going to jump back in our inventory, but that's fine. But we will get this all slabbed up. So I keep forgetting that you can place in front of you on Bedrock, which makes life so much easier. It takes away, oh no, whoops, that's fine, we'll go back and collect those. But that makes it, yeah, look at that, so much easier to place blocks. Just hoping we're going to have enough. If not, it's fine. I can say I'm going make a set of stairs from the stone. I've got plenty more blocks that I can make. Oops. Some more half slabs. I don't know why we call them half slabs. They're slabs, aren't they? They're not half slabs. But I think it's just years and years of Minecraft and calling them half slabs. But they are literally slabs. 64 more. Perfect. That should be enough. But yeah, so I've got to figure out the lighting. So we might take a trip to the end. The challenge I have is that obviously to get to the end cities you need ender pearls. And I haven't really, well, I've got an ender pearl. I've not really been killing many endermen. I think we've got an ender actually now. Unless I'm imagining things and that's on the other server. So it might be worth popping over there and seeing if we have an ender and getting some ender pearls, because the chances are the nearest end cities are going to have been obviously completely raided already, because we've got obviously the shulker boxes and everything like that, so that's all going to have come from the raiding of end cities. So there is likely not to be many end rods or anything like that left as well. If we can't find them, it's no biggie. You know, I will just use, oh dear, we're down to the last two. Not a problem. Oop. So let's just hop just back onto here. We'll carefully knock our way down. We'll just have a quick look from the outside as how this looks. It's just occurred to me, I've been sitting here doing all of this and not actually checked that it looks okay. So yeah, obviously we're going to have a lip coming. Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm good with that. I am good with that. Let's jump over here. And I stuck a few more torches down over this way because every time that it came up from night earlier when I was over here, there were mobs, which was never good. Right, so stairs, we'll just take about 4 more just in case. And slabs. That'll do, I'm sure. Sure, that will be sufficient for what we need. And we can get this finished off. Now we do need smooth stone. So the rest of that stone I am going to take downstairs. Oh, in fact we could actually collect back some of our little mistakes. So that is like this one here. It seems to be the cause. It adds a little bit of texture, but then because I haven't decided what I'm doing with the ceiling yet, whether the ceiling is going to be like a suspended ceiling, which to be perfectly honest with you, it probably will be. Looks like we're just going to have enough time to get these down and get downstairs and sleep again. Once we've sorted out, well, we did make a proper mess, didn't we, with this? Is it just, so we've got this one and that one. That does give us a couple of extra slabs, and then we've obviously got the gap there, so let's jump down here. Let's put ourselves on. So I believe in here we've got 1, 2, 3. Let's put ourselves that in there with 3 bits of coal. Have a little snooze. Want to have something to eat as well by the way. Okay, we'll get ourselves back out here. Back up. Yeah, we'll just pop that there for a second. We needed 2 more sets of stairs to close that off. And then hopefully, whoops. This will end up being enough. That's going to put a hole in the ceiling, isn't it, if I break this one? Yeah, never mind, I've got it back. Cool. But I'm hoping this will almost be enough. We have carried on stepping forward then without actually placing a block. That could be kind of dangerous. But yeah, this will at least weatherproof the build. And we can finish the interior. So we've still got obviously a few more bits and pieces to make. We're going to need to make some signs for the front of each of the barrels. So the good news was that I was rummaging around in trash and treasure, and there is a whole load of leather in there, which is obviously pretty cool because I need my crafting table. I was going to do this the old cheaty way, mostly because I can't be bothered to go all the way down again to the stone cutter. I know it's extraordinarily lazy, but can't be bothered. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. I know the yield's not great, but it's not like I have a shortage of cobblestone or coal to be able to make more. But we are nearly done, which is good. 2 more in that one, and then we can just finish off with what's left here. So yeah, so I've got to decide. I'll probably maybe put another level of barrels in as we need them. Maybe decide on something to kind of top those off. That again, it might end up being that we put some slabs or something on top of the barrels to sort of kind of hide that they're barrels, I guess. But we shall see. Let's just grab this one back. There we go. So that is the roof area. Done from the perspective of having, I'm going to leave that block there actually, because we'll be back before we need to do anything with that, or night comes down. So we just need to kind of finish off the edge on here. So hopefully what we've cooked downstairs will give us a reasonable amount. We've only got to go kind of around the building, so I reckon we probably need like a stack of slabs. Let's put, oh, we've got 4 more in there, so that might mean that we can actually, it's a little bit wasteful on coal possibly, but we'll put it in anyway. We'll take it all over. This I will go over to the stone cutter for, just because it will give us a much better yield on these, just in case we need them. So yes, we're going to get, what, 2, so we need at least 32, which is, well, we're going to get 34 out of this, which is fine. And then it'll be thinking about, as I said, I'll need to go to the end to go and get some lighting. We'll try to go to the end to go and get some lighting, or like I said, I just use the prismarine blocks that I have. I'm kind of like wondering whether I recess it and then maybe put some glass in, just to kind of make it look a little bit different. You know, it's a real shame sometimes that daylight sensors aren't light emitting, because they would make awesome lights. Theoretically, you might be able to put something behind them and it still emits light. I'm not 100% sure. I've never tried, to be fair. But if it works a bit like slabs, that's fine. 32. That gives us enough. That gives us enough, I'm sure. Let's whip this over. Oh, come on. Whip this over to the stone cutter. Phew, I really should bring my own, but I'm kind of like, every time I come over I'm like, that'll be fine, I won't need it, etc, etc. I know I've just run past one, but hey. So we'll stick that in there. You become slabs. That gives me 64. I'm hoping, ouch, that should be enough to get round my building. And I've put my blocks, oh, I put my climbing blocks away. Oh, do you know what I have got? Let's be sensible about this. For the first time anyway. I'm pretty sure. Nope. Not you. Pretty sure I've got a stack of dirt in here. Yeah. Awesome. That'll make it easier. Let's just pillar back up here. And we'll take you back. And we'll just pop you kind of like so. Okay, so let's continue round here. Not like that. Not like that either. Oh. Right, there we go. Let's try this again. Really? Really, game? This is not my day for placing, is it? Right, just place one in front. That's all I'm asking. Just wondering whether because it's on a half, it's not doing quite what it should do. You know, for me, I'm still a little bit of a... there we go, because I've got nothing below it. It's not getting confused now. I think it was just trying to place on the block below because it wasn't a void underneath. Or it could be that I'm just completely inept. Either is a good, pretty good assumption. But hopefully this should be enough to, if not get us all the way around, to get us most of the way around. And then we can call the roof area done. And we can have a think about how we want to finish off. Yeah, we're going to need some more, aren't we? 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's fine. We can fix that. Easily fixed. Let's pop over to the stone shop. Because that is not too far away from here. And we'll grab the last bits that we need to finish off. And then we can call the outside of the building done. Which I think will be pretty cool. So I might do a little bit of extra decoration around the outside. I'll have a little think about how I feel that looks. But let's have a look. So we need... do we have any smooth stone? We do. Awesome. So it is 1 diamond. Not a problem. We can do that. So 1 diamond for a stack of smooth stone. So I've got 2 slabs there, which is good, but that's fine. And we'll go back. Ooh. Via the stone cutter to go and get a few more slabs. We needed 8, I think, didn't we? I'll make 10 just in case. And then that should be sufficient. Oh, see, and this is where jump boost is good. There we go. It's given me 12 in total. That should be more than enough to finish this off. But yeah, that actually looks... I think because we've got this kind of mix of the greys and the stone and everything like that, I quite like... Ooh, I'll have you back while we're here, before we forget you. I quite like how that looks. So let's just quickly jump back up here, finish off those last bits. There we go. 1 roof done. So I think we will call it an episode at this point. I will just go and get that block, it's going to annoy me. But I think, yeah, I think we can call it at this point. So it'd be kind of good to maybe, if we can, add some lighting to the outside of the building. Maybe run some recessed lighting there as well. But I'm pretty pleased it's finally got a roof on, which is good. So I think we'll call it here. I'm just going to kind of just edge back just a little bit, so I'm not kind of teetering and hovering in midair on there. But for now, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.